This is awkward.
We're only 65% through. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't say percent. It just says 65.
Yeah, you've done 65 through.
Sonics. What the big time rush is about?
I should do the Team Rose campaign so I can get all the emeralds.
That would be helpful.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, everybody, welcome to Big Hats Play. Subscribe, like, and give Bismarck a sweaty handshake.
Don't forget, shoot your mom and kick your brother.
Or
Also on that list.
Or shoot your kicks and mom your brother. Mm-hmm.
You can mom your brother on that, baby.
I'll show you how it's done. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and shoot your mother. Yeah.
Damn.
Just like
he's a pro YouTuber.
I thought you were gonna say the like Luffy at the end of Skyland, bro.
Did he drop like a certain word or
No.
I kind of
certain
need that
phrase?
kind of drop a word.
Yeah, he says the R word.
It was the 90s.
I'm
No,
gonna invent a slur. It was the 90s. You're damn right it was the 90s.
I'm Hunky D. Luffy, and I'm gonna invent a new slur.
We're going to Slur Island.
Slur Island. Everyone's really drunk there for some reason.
Oh no, he drunk the slur fruit.
The slur.
Or he ate the slur fruit.
I wonder which vice admiral has that one.
Oh no, I mean I guess all of them. They're from the Marines. They all took little bits of it and they learned like part of a slur.
It's like super random. Like, what are your orders, sir? And he just says like 4 like horrible slurs. Like, boom, boom.
Oh no.
Like that's not helpful. How did you get this position?
Because I'm the strongest slur caster in the land.
It's like
The slur cast.
Yeah.
the higher ups at the world government think I'm funny.
I do too.
He's like, I want him to join our crew.
We need somebody to say slurs as fast as he can.
We got a doctor, we need a musician, and now we need a slur caster.
We love casting slurs.
What? Oh no, that's not how our song goes. Our world famous Shadow Wizard Money Gang song.
Yeah, our son.
Oh, sorry, Chris's song.
What?
Yeah,
Chris?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I was trying to go along with the joke.
Oh, I was just
No.
confused because it was like made a left turn, so I was like, what? What happened?
He made another left turn. Pour one out for Jeff Dunham. His comedy career died ages ago. Fuck you,
No,
Knuckles.
I don't think I will.
Okay, that's good. It could be anything. You don't even have to pour out beer. It could be water. It could be arsenic. Into Peanut's mouth.
Styrofoam and gasoline.
I don't know what I did. But at one moment, Shadow is just beating somebody as they fall into the abyss, and the next time I won.
You got the D.
Oh yeah, let's get your spoiler-free Alabaster review.
I really liked when Luffy punched the hell out of the buff guy. Luffy punches hard, and he punches fast. But most importantly, he punches for justice.
Yeah.
That's what all of us should do.
And his friends.
And his friends.
All right, now with spoilers.
Everybody, Mr. Zero is actually Naruto Uzumaki.
I liked when the Slurcaster showed up.
Oh god. And they blew him out of Rogue Town.
Yeah, they gum bazookered him.
Bazooker.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. He ate the fruit too.
It's like how Jesus fed the 5,000, bro. A little bit of the fruit.
Jesus on the 5,000 sounds like it would be like a fucking sick ass pirate crew.
Or a good ska band.
Oh yeah. That'd be awesome.
It's actually 5,001 members.
But not all of them are on stage at once. That'd be tough.
Yeah, they're part of the audience. What if that's the thing? Like, the audience is part of the band, too.
Oh, that'd be killer. That'd be fun.
But then once you hit 5,000, you can't play anymore.
Oh, man.
Get it while it lasts. Go on, get it while it lasts.
Well, what? Did you burp?
No.
I thought it was just like... like belchinating the countryside.
The Belchinator.
The Belginator.
The American government has Belchinated the countryside.
Shit!
You fell towards the sky. I used to have that as like such an irrational fear when I was a kid.
Falling into the sky.
Yeah. Like I'd be like, what if like gravity just flipped right now, and like I'm not holding on to like a pole or indoors. Like what's gonna happen? Like what do I? And it was just like I was just freaking out.
Shit!
You know?
Oh, I forgot I could turn into other people.
Funny how those early signs of crippling anxiety showed up.
I know.
As a child.
Bismarck, did you have any irrational fears?
Did he burp again?
Irrational.
He keeps on burping.
Oh, that was real. Oh wait, was it? I don't know.
God, the face you made was one of disgust and terror.
Anyway, we're talking about early anxiety.
Yeah. You're giving me late stage anxiety.
I'll give you a late stage abortion.
I got stage 4 anxiety.
I got stage 4 breast anxiety.
Breast anxiety.
I hate when my titties are anxious.
I'm like the opposite. I love tits.
No, but it's when your tits are anxious.
Oh, my tits are never anxious, especially when there are more tits around.
And they're like, finally, more of me.
It's like,
This is my kind of
I
town.
love this fat person convention.
that's how you caress your significant other. Your titty just extends like.
You got the Mr. Fantastic.
Oh no!
I guess it's the titty.
I've seen somebody like supercuts on Instagram of like Mr. Fantastic like forming into weird shapes, and a lot of them are just his eye just like telescoping forward so he can like use it as a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's like, why did they make him do that?
There is a funny discourse online, especially now that Mr. Fantastic got added to Marvel Rivals,
Right.
and he has like Luffy powers.
Yeah.
About how the discourse is about how Mr. Fantastic's how they have the same powers, but Mr. Fantastic is like super unsettling, while with Luffy it's charming.
Yeah, I mean, because like, I think that's a good question. Honestly,
It's because Luffy has tension, and he always like snaps back into place.
With Mr. Fantastic, he seems more like some weird eldritch being that doesn't necessarily have a physical form.
Yeah, it's crazy. Grace.
Like when, like I'll see like people playing as him, and he'll be walking around, and his chest will be enormous.
Yeah, he's got the gum balloon, bro.
Yeah, but it doesn't look fun or funny. Like with Mr. Fantastic, he looks like a human being in distress.
Human being in distress.
Yeah.
Me when I see someone try on a dress. There's a human being in distress.
Have you guys any fun war stories from BJ's?
War stories.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get in trouble yesterday.
Did they finally catch you stealing the I don't know, the milk?
No.
Milk's all mine.
I wasn't serious, but I did think I was gonna have to write a statement because I was taking like some Pazookies, the desserts, and I carry 4, like 3 on my left hand, and 1 on my right, and there's a birthday one, like it has a candle when you light it.
Yeah.
My birthday, whatever. But I had that one on my left hand, and I had the Oreo Pazookie on my right hand, and I sit down the right one first so I can put the others down.
Yeah.
And I got to the party, and I was like, "Hi guys, we had an Oreo Pazookie," and they're like, "He had the birthday one," and I was like, "Okay, but who had the Oreo Pazookie?" And she was like, "He had the birthday one." And I was like, all right, I know he has the birthday one, but I need to find out who has the Oreo Pazookie. So I set these down, and then the server that got there at that point, and let me help you, and they like took the Pazookies.
So you got in trouble for that?
Yeah, apparently they talked to a manager, and they said and he quoted it. The lady said he snapped at us.
Oh, come on.
But like the server there was also like. He was defending me. He was like, no, he was just like he needed to set stuff down and he couldn't.
Yeah.
And like they weren't answering the questions. But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, because you have to set the. You usually leave the birthday one for last because you have to light it.
Yeah.
So it's like you need your hand.
And that was funny. But it was apparently that also already got like a lot of food late and like they had got comps and stuff like food taken off the bill and stuff.
Damn.
So that was, I guess, an added insult to injury for the for the manager and stuff.
You should have like actually injured them
I should have.
and then insulted them.
I should have planted a bomb in their car or something.
Or in their Pazuki.
Oh, that's what the lighter like.
Yeah.
It's like April Fool.
It's March 23rd. The smoke comes out of their mouth like real like comically.
Little birds are circling. around their head.
And then someone was just like, check please.
It's just someone who's obviously dead. they're like splattered everywhere, but like around their like half of their skull, there's the cartoon birds flying.
Someone's like, I've heard of having a bombastic birthday, but this is ridiculous. A Nile charge, bro.
Wait, what am I? It says power.
A Nile charge. I think it was because it's giving you a clue for the switches.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it from here.
Cut him a switch.
I didn't. Oh, cool.
Oh, did you already activate them?
I didn't think that this one was activated. Here
Or
we
maybe
go.
maybe you already did the thing with the power to activate that switch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you say so.
Wow. Excuse me.
I had the most excruciating experience at Primetime Collectibles a few days ago.
Oh, really?
What happened?
It was nuts. It was funny, but it was also it was a level of cringe that I think nobody should have to be subjected to. So me and Paul from Ravenous Wolves, we were meeting up at Primetime just to get in a game of Commander before because we had practice with Ravenous Wolves that night. So we're setting up our decks. We're at we're at one of the tables. We set up our decks and we're just about to start playing. We're about to start, actually going, turn one. And this oh wait, do I make it? Oh, shortcut. Fuck.
You almost had it.
Oh man. Well, I'm not going to try it again. I don't trust in my luck. But I have trusted in you. Oh, okay. This
Hey,
was
go forward more than you think. Told you.
Damn it.
Well, go backward more than you think.
But yeah, so right as we're about to start playing, there's this guy behind us, and he Okay, this is your taste test for this. He opens by saying, "Hey, gents, can I?"
Oh my god.
Oh boy, he was like, "Can I join this game with y'all?" And I looked at Paul because we haven't played in a while. And I looked at Paul and I was like, "Yeah, I'll leave that up to you." And he's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So he comes over and he shuffles his deck and we get to playing.
He's like, check out my new Slurcaster commander.
Oh God, no! I mean, there was a very similar vibe. His energy was upsetting. Oh, Shadow's red eyeliner is actually pretty cool. I didn't notice that he had that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so let me give you a few of the highlights from our match. There was one point where Paul was in the lead by a considerable amount, and he had gotten a new deck. He bought this deck while we were there because he forgot his cards at home. It was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've been wanting to try out like a, what do you call it? Not pre-con or pre-built. I mean, wanted to try out a pre-built. So he buys this like a newer block, 3-color commander, and it was firing off pretty hard. Like Paul was at 45 life, and me and the other guy were closer to like 30. So I just comment. I'm like, Paul, dude, it looks like if things, wow, it looks like if things keep heading in this direction, you're gonna be the winner. And the other guy is like, oh, we'll see about that. Like real fucking dramatically. And I straight up told him, I was like, sure, it's not that serious, but all right. There was another point where Paul had some like mechanics that neither of us were familiar with. Probably myself more so than him. And so Paul pulled off this wild combo where he was just like copying spells, and the spells being copied would make it so that each time a spell was copied, he could pull another card from his library and just cast it. So it was pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
But then the guy next to me, he's like, okay, I'm not exaggerating. Y'all can ask Paul for this. This isn't something I pulled off of 4chan. He pushes his glasses up and he says verbatim, "Not in all my years of playing have I seen something like this." And I'm like, bro. No, it was like.
I believe it.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
No, I'm saying I believe that he has in all his years of playing, he hasn't seen something like that.
He's like pushing his glasses. He's like, a greater challenge awaits him.
He had that energy, dude. There was like so many like small comments throughout where it felt like he was taking it way too seriously. Like he was trying to send us to the Shadow Realm, and we were just trying to have a game before practice.
Right? That's so funny. Like we were just trying to have a game before practice, and this guy wanted to send us to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, it's like, dude, we didn't do nothing, man.
Yeah, I hate when people take games too seriously, man.
Oh, but the ending was the best part.
Oh.
So we had to leave around 7:30 to get to the studio on time. Plus, I had to drive Paul back to his car because he parked at a different structure. Okay, I get it. I'm doing something wrong. So, after a few turns, we get back to because I went first. We get back to my turn, and I'm like, I'm gonna pack it up here. Before we continue, just because I told him we have to go to work because I didn't want to insinuate that we had anything that he might be interested in talking about with us. I don't like being that way, but I was not at all in tune with this fellow. And this guy just goes in a fucking fourth gear. He's like going all the way. He's like, well, no, it was his turn. That's right. That's why this was happening. But he was like, hold on, I still have some shit I gotta do. And he starts like fucking flipping cards and putting shit down from his hand. And like by the time he was like ready to I guess go into combat phase, me and Paul were already packed up. Like I told him specifically like, hey dude, we have to go. It's like I get it.
Yeah.
But he was like, but then he swings this like, I guess he had a flying creature now, and he swings it at me and is like, I think this will do enough commander damage to do you in though. And I felt so like embarrassed. I was like, I literally felt like, dude, I told you already we're going. You do not have to take this game so seriously. And I just told him like I had a flying creature unblocked. It's like you wouldn't have like done me in like that. And he looked so disappointed. He looked legit like I had fucking like thrown his puppy into oncoming traffic. Like he was so distraught. And like, I mean, to be fair, it's like I wasn't using that creature that often. It was just like a 3/3 troll at the start, but I had my counters deck, and I also gave it a reach counter. So this thing was now like a 7/7 reach death touch troll, but I wasn't using it all that often because I had other creatures I was blocking with. So I get that he probably forgot that I could block him. But like, dude, you don't have to be that sad that I fucking killed your Seraph or whatever it was. Like, it just felt so like if he felt hollowed out. He didn't even like say goodbye. we were just like, Paul was like, I don't want to play with that guy again.
That's funny.
That was so fucking. I was like, you're right, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah, man.
That was a good time.
That's why you travel in fours when you play Commander.
Yeah. Travel in fours.
Yeah, it's like no one can say you need a fourth, you need another guy. It's like,
yeah,
we got a full team.
Yeah, that's how we avoid enemy headbands in our clan, in our ninja village.
In our ninja village.
In our ninja village.
Well, that's the power of Minge.
Believe it.
Believe it.
And that's the power of Minge.
Nah, but that was perhaps the most. I felt uneasy that entire time. Like, I would look to Paul every now and then when this guy would say something like he was acting like Kaiba or some shit, and Paul he was like trying to not laugh. He was trying to suppress laughter, and that just made me want to laugh more. It was you guys must have seen this guy, by the way. I feel like we've been in the same room with him. He's you can censor this out just so that like our one fan who lives in Whittier doesn't want to beat him up.
He comes a Starcaster.
But he's like he's the guy who always sits in the back. He's got the hood and the black mask on.
That
with
does
glasses,
sound familiar.
Thick glasses. He doesn't keep his mask on when he talks to you though.
That's what?
Yeah.
That's kind of productive.
It's funny.
Intuitive.
Like Paul told me, like I think at one point he like had his mask back on, but then he pulled it down and he smiled. And then
His big brown smile.
His big brown smile, yeah. with his big goopy eyes.
I think I have seen him, like, he'll be playing a board game by himself.
Yeah.
I think we seen him when we go do the One Piece tournaments.
I wonder if he wears like does he just wear the mask because he thinks it's mysterious and cool?
I want to say yeah. It's like, whoa! Oh, I thought I was almost gonna fail that shortcut. Not really a shortcut if you fail it, but but yeah. That was perhaps my most. Not miserable. It was funny, but it was perhaps the least amount of fun I've had there. Because aside from the fact that me and Paul were just having a good time, like jabbing at this guy, it also just felt like he was like, he just kind of sucked the enjoyment out of. It was a game. It was a game. It wasn't that serious. Oh man. I feel bad because I used to get like wound up about like playing Magic.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I'm like.
I was such a wiener back then. I will still get angry if somebody plays a counterspell at the wrong time, but I think that's like most people.
The wrong time.
I think that's most
You're
people.
like already home and like they text you, oh, I paid 2 mana by the way. And like, dude, wrong time.
I counter your full gas tank.
Yeah, you're like mid piss and you're like, oh no! You're like, it burns.
I pull your zipper back up.
Yeah, but your dick's still out. So it's like, God, wrong time, man.
When I played that board wipe last time we played, you stabbed me, dude.
Yeah, but then you countered that too.
It just reminds me of that classic video from that Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Oh, where the guy like pounds on the table and flips it over.
No, it was something like where it's like some guy taking it seriously and like he puts his up in glasses, like, huh, one move and you're gone. And it's just like,
wow.
And then the guy, like, it's the guy recording his friend playing the nerdy dude. And it's just like, and the guy's like laughing and like trying not to, like trying to hold it in, but he's laughing when he's like, huh,
Yeah.
and then I played this in the defense mode, blah, blah. And it's so funny, and the camera guy's like, dude, why are you laughing? He's kicking your ass.
That's even better. I don't think I've seen that before.
It's a classic, bro.
That reminds me of our coworker that was doing the One Piece, one of the One Piece tournaments.
Yeah.
He's beating you with because he was just using a starter deck out of the box.
Yeah.
He's beating you with a starter deck.
Yeah, that blue Doflamingo deck, bro. This shit's crazy, bro.
Hey, that match took like forever. Didn't it take like over 30 minutes?
Yeah, like 35 to 40 minutes.
That's forever?
Yeah.
For One Piece.
For One Piece.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's one-on-one too.
Yeah, one-on-one on One Piece. Usually for One Piece, they usually go, maybe it's just because I suck, but they usually go for like 10 to 15 minutes.
No, I think most of them, unless they're both playing like mid-rangey or like slow-paced decks.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I have a new commander deck I'm building, and I'm just waiting on a bunch of cards.
Same.
So, fun. I mean, I do want to make my IAC. What's his name? Tyre of the Gyre Strait or something?
Oh yeah, that guy's cool.
Too bad I never get to use it because I somehow, even with 40 lands, I'd never have enough lands.
Or Bismarck just takes
It was
control.
fun to use for me.
At least other people get to use it.
I do want to make that deck better because I do like his commander ability, but it's just like I'm too frustrated with it.
Yeah, I think
space.
I think I might start aiming towards building another commander deck too.
Do you know what colors you want to use?
I want to go with black and blue. I want to be frustrating.
My current One Piece deck is black and blue.
Oh, I thought you could only do monocolor in One Piece.
No. There's dual and monocolors.
So you can't do like a tri-color deck.
It's only the color of your leader, and the leader I have is Usopp right now.
Nice.
Which is black and blue because that's how he gets beat.
That's the same reason Andres is going to use black and blue.
I mean, inadvertently, yes.
You should look at just black and blue commander.
You should look at my balls.
I don't have vision that
sorry.
good.
That's good.
Do you know what commander you're like? You're looking at, or are you just kind of like vibing with?
I actually have a command, or it's a legendary creature. I have a legendary creature I've been wanting to use lately. It's a black and blue ninja because I have a whole bunch of ninjutsu cards.
I remember. Yeah.
Do you remember this specific card?
I don't remember a specific card. Remember your ninja deck was crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, when it popped off, it was good. But like, it really like I don't think I balanced that ever either. But this card specifically is pretty wild in that I think it's a oh god, I'm so stupid. It's a 4-drop like 2/2 ninja with ninjutsu. But whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, I mean, you know.
Oh, you swap them out, right?
Yeah. That's what ninjutsu does. So whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, I think the specific ability is that you can deal damage to another creature for your. I'm dumb. Wow. I'm sorry, everybody. You can deal damage to another creature, to another target creature. You basically having them fight that creature, but not without them dealing damage to you. So if like you ninjutsu in like a badass 4/4 or whatever,
it deals 4 damage to a target.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then you can just like keep doing that if you have combos that like. But I wouldn't want to go like black, blue, red. But I want to try and utilize the Aki Battle Squad in another deck, like maybe a black-red deck, because I want to try and like finagle more combat phases into my turns. That's what Chris used last time. It's like it's like 6/5, and then whenever you attack with a modified creature, you get another combat phase at the end of your turn, or not at the end of your turn, after your first combat phase, and you untap all your modified creatures.
Yeah.
That shit's nuts, dude.
That is nuts. Chris just has to learn his commander better.
Yeah, like Chris could have. I mean, Chris ended up winning the last time we played.
Yeah.
But he could have gotten such a better lead because his commander had some pretty sick. What do you call it? Like enchantment or an aura related abilities.
Yeah, enchantment. I think it was specifically enchantment.
Yeah,
no, I think it was both actually.
Yeah, I think it's like whenever an enchantment or aura enters the battlefield, you get a 2/2 red-green spirit creature.
I think it was a goblin.
A spirit goblin.
I don't know.
Spirit Goblin is a fucking killer band name.
Spirit Goblin.
We gotta make Spirit Goblin happen.
Horror punk.
Yeah. It would be like Acid Witch, but sillier.
I was also thinking of I don't know if you remember my old white wasn't it my white?
White Venus? Is that the one with the angels and it just summoned like white citizen creatures like all the time?
Yeah, it was a white and blue white weenie deck. But I had a legendary creature. I forgot his name. I was like, I want to call him Haxorus for some reason.
Oh, like the fucking Pokemon?
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean like, isn't it Daxos of Melitus? or something?
Daxos.
Oh, dude, Daxos is fucked up. I hate that guy.
I would never get to use him because you guys would knock him out immediately.
Yeah, because his power was like so OP. Essentially, like whenever Daxos deals combat damage, you take control of another of that player's creature, but it's also unblockable. I forgot. Does it have
power 3 or greater?
Yeah.
It's 2/2. Daxos can't be blocked. Creature power 3 or greater. Whenever Daxos deals combat damage to a player, exile a top card of that player's library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. Until end of turn, you may cast that card, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it.
Okay, so I got it a bit wrong, but that's still hard. It's like spending mana of any color, or as if it were mana of any color, to cast another player's spell.
Yeah.
It's like, like late game that could go wild. When you have like enough mana, just be able to cast anything that they have in their library.
And it's a 3 cost too.
Yeah.
It's one white, one blue, and one colorless. So I've thought about like making a deck built around him, but I think I'm gonna stick to the current commander I'm doing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna work on that ninja deck.
Have you looked at like builds online for it?
Not yet. I've been just like trying to gather all the ninja cards I have right now, but I think I'm gonna go on to. I haven't even looked online for cards in so long. I'm thinking of, because I remember I would use not Tapped Out. I would use Tapped Out to like, build decks, to like have them all listed out. There's another site that you guys recommended that I would use to actually like look up cards.
Scryfall?
No, it was a different one. It was something Vault,
damn.
MTG Vault.
Yeah.
I loved MTG Vault. And they used to have like deck building challenges online too, where it's like, oh, like this is the weekly challenge. Build like a pauper goblin deck where everything is like 3 or under converted mana cost.
That's cool.
And then people would just like list the decks they built. I was like, that's actually really creative. I dig that. Is this gonna be the robot circus, the Andy Circus?
I downloaded Arena and I thought that I was like could scan any card I had onto it in my library. No, you can't. Apparently, it's just with new packs. Like if you buy a new pack, that's what gets scanned in.
That's so lame.
That's whack. I was like, oh cool, like I can just scan my Simic deck and like go play with people or something. But now,
it's like essentially you essentially have to like find a way to either. Oh, I didn't even finish the first part of this. That's crazy. But yeah, it's like you can't even you it's essentially like you have to either buy your deck again online, or you just have to hope that you get your deck through booster packs. It's like what's the fun in that then? Unless you're just like, oh, I like the challenge of like building new decks online. It's like I understand that. But it's like I spent so much time building these decks in real life.
Yeah, it was whack. I was pretty upset, especially coming off the official One Piece deck or TCG app and the sim that's like super fleshed out.
Yeah,
it was kind of like that's kind of whack that an actual like big company doesn't have the same kind of support.
Yeah,
just whack.
Gizzards of the Coast.
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast.
Well, like losers of the coast.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember the
Did I? I don't think I got
the
it.
30th. I don't know if we talked about it or not. When they released the 30th anniversary box for Magic, like a year or two ago.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
And they released cards that were like on the reserve list that they wouldn't. They were saying they would never release. But they printed them all with different backs. And it cost like $1,000.
What?
For 4 packs of cards.
That's stupid.
So it was a bunch of expensive cards, but they were proxies. Technically, they were just official proxies.
No way.
You buy for $1,000 and you get 4 packs.
That's lame.
Everyone was like, "Who's this for?" Because rich people can just buy the cards.
Yeah.
And poor people can't fucking afford to buy proxies.
Yeah, it was like at that point, make your own proxy.
Yeah, and just save up for the actual fucking cards if you're gonna spend them.
Yeah, if that's what you truly desire. That just feels so disrespectful.
That's just crazy, man.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, do you mind? Are you gonna say something?
No.
I saw you breathe, and I thought you were breathing to
I saw
talk.
you breathe, and I was like, he's gonna pre-interrupt me.
No. I meant for that to be funny, but now it just sounds like I'm like overanalyzing social situations. No, but speaking of Magic cards, I went to WonderCon on Saturday.
Cool.
It was a great time. My sister got me a ticket for my birthday.
That's right.
I was overstimulated as hell for most of it. Lots of people walking around, lots of noise.
Was it smelly?
It was far less smelly than I was expecting.
Okay, that's good.
But my sister was like, "Hey, why don't you bring your Magic deck? Because they're gonna have like tournaments there." And I immediately flashed back to that battle I had with Paul and Kaiba, and I was like, "No, I can't do that right now. I don't want to like chance getting, into a scuffle with somebody whose entire life
Team Blast.
revolves around thinking they're Weevil from Yu-Gi-Oh."
Yeah. That's so funny.
So
it just reminds me of that TikTok I sent you of this guy at a tournament, and he panned the camera up, and there was a guy at the front counter that had like a shit stain on his shorts.
I think of that sometimes.
Yeah.
I think of that sometimes whenever I'm just like at a magic shop. Like, because like sometimes and I don't want to be mean to people who like, enjoy the game to a relatively healthy degree, but sometimes I wonder, it's like, I wonder if I look in any given direction, is there a chance that I'll just see a shit stain somewhere?
Yeah. That reminds me because Meat Canyon did a video on Magic and stuff, or TCG players, and he talks about how there was like a tournament, and like when people like got up to move, that somebody noticed that there was like a little like puddle under the chair, and they're like oh like shit, like someone pissed themselves.
Yeah, that was their immediate response.
Yeah, and it was like, and then like somebody like analyzed the picture, and you could see like a ring. So like it was probably something
like
monster.
soda.
And like spilled it. But it was just like it's so crazy how like your immediate thought wasn't like oh somebody spilled a drink. It was like I think someone pissed themselves.
Because of the context of where you're at.
Yeah, dude. Shit's crazy, bro.
Like, this is the only thing that can make sense.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Did I talk in the channel about the card eater, too?
Yeah. yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh card eater.
Yeah, I know we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it to the audience.
Oh, Judge.
Or some guy at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament was like, oh, that's a cool card. Can I see it? And he's like, yeah. And he, like, ripped it up and ate it. And then called for the judge to count his deck. And that's just like you gotta respect the hustle a little bit.
Oh, yeah. It's like at a certain point. Whoa. Don't respect mine, though. But at a certain point, it's like, that's beyond just obsession. That's devotion. That's devotion. That's religious zealotry.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Shit. I thought I was gonna die again.
It's so funny.